We have played 11 games, won 9 and drawn 2. We have not lost a match yet. We are flying, and we have 2 big games today. We will be playing FC20 in the Champions League, and that will be followed by a big game in the WSL, the Super League, against Brighton, 2nd versus 3rd. Let's go and kick some balls. Hello and welcome back to Manchester United in the WSL, where we are attempting to win the Champions League as quickly as possible. And we are flying at the moment, and we have played 11 games, won 9 and drawn 2. We have not lost yet, which is a bit worrying because I'm wondering when is the fall about to happen. But for the moment, in terms of our fixtures, we're going extremely well. And when you were last with us, you saw us beating Arsenal by 2-1. We then went to play Liverpool away and won by 3-0. Liverpool had Kiernan sent off in the 14th minute, which made it easier for us, but we absolutely hammered them. Against Chelsea, I made some errors against Chelsea, especially towards the end, which allowed them to equalise in time added on. We drew that match 3-3. Chelsea, top of the league. I'll take that against them. And then in the Champions League against Olympique Lyon, we beat them by 3-2. And then we played Everton away, and we were more comfortable than the scoreline suggests, but we came away with a 2-1 victory. And what that means in terms of the WSL is that we are sitting in 2nd. We are equal, though, on points with Chelsea, just in 2nd on goal difference. We will play Brighton next, who are in 3rd, just a point behind us. And in the Champions League, we are sitting in 6th. We have played 1 and we have won 1. And that means that if we beat FC20 today, it's possible we could get into the top 4, maybe even top of the league. And so things are looking particularly good in the competitions. Looking at the squad performance, we have a number of players who are performing particularly well. Gacy has a 7.57 average rating. She is now unregistered, out on loan. Jess Park is the top current performer with 7.54, and then Miyazawa has a 7.35. We have a number of players who are performing particularly well at the moment. In terms of goals scored, our top goal scorer, of course, is Turland. She has 10 goals in 11 appearances, and Jess Park is not far behind with 6 goals in 11 appearances. And the top assists at the moment is Mallard, who has 6 assists, and Hinoto Miyazawa, who's playing particularly well. She has 4 assists. So squad-wise, we are performing particularly well. Taking a look in the medical centre, we have 2 long-term injuries. We've got Leah Galton, who's expected to be out probably for another 6 weeks. And then Rolfo, who is a very, very good wing-back. She has a moderate calf sprain, but is expected to be out for, again, 3 to 6 weeks. That's a big loss for us on the left-hand side. But we remain optimistic, and we do have this big game against FC20 to play. So I'm going to go and get the team ready, prepare them for this big game, and we'll be right back. Let's go and kick some balls. And so we have made a couple of changes to the team today. Tullis Joyce is in goal with Rivera. Turner comes in to rest Leticia. Janssen continues at left centre-back with George on the right-hand defensive duty. We have Zigiotti Olme playing as the deep line playmaker with Miyazawa alongside her. Bizet Denham comes in for Park. We need to rest Park. She is an injury risk at the moment. Toon will play in the middle, and Mallard on the wing, who's in extremely good form. Turland, who is scoring goals for fun at the moment, continues up front. And so here we go, and nothing seems to be happening from the kickoff. And hopefully, though, we will perform well and get a good result here. With 17 minutes gone, we are the better team, but we're a bit short of highlights here. And we do have a highlight. We have a throw-in on the right-hand side. Rivera finds Bizet Denham. Denham looking to come inside is well tackled. We did need to rest Park, but Bizet Denham has won it back. Can she get it into the box? She's looking to go herself, looks for the shot, and it fires over the crossbar. We do see a lot of shots from there just blazed over the bar, but we are in control of the game. I hope that we're going to get the goal that we need very, very soon. I don't really want to be making changes during this game. We should be beating FC20. It is difficult when you are expected to win. We're playing actually in a cautious mentality. I'm going to go positive now. I'm going to try and up the ante and try and get more attempts on goal. That's a lovely pass all the way to Mallard. Mallard looking inside, comes inside. Can she get a shot away? She gets inside, looks for the curl into the far post, but it goes just wide. We just need that little bit of luck. We've had 8 shots, only 2 on target, though, which is a bit of a worry. Our attacking has not been as good as I would have thought. And I'm going to tell them I'm not happy with their performance at the moment. And I think we're just going to continue to keep doing what we're doing. I know that the attacking mid is very, very good for FC20. I think we probably need to type mark her just to make sure that she doesn't cause us a problem. But we do have the ball, and Rivera looks to get down the flank. Lovely cross into the box. Can we get a head on it? No, we can't. It's headed clear, and there is Roard, who is a danger, but we've got her covered. Lovely pass inside. Turland, who's scoring for fun at the moment, but struggling today. And Bizet Dunham, who's coming for Park, has put us 1-0 up. What a goal. And is this going to be another game where we are not defeated? We always looked in control of this, and faith justified as Bizet Denham cuts inside. The goalkeeper should have got a hand to it, didn't get a hand to it. It is now 1-0 to Manchester United, and on we go. We look pretty much in control of this game. Players are not really tiring, and hopefully we can pick up another goal. It would be nice. We've gone a little bit more positive in this second half, and it seems to have paid off. Mallard looks inside. Lovely pass into Toon. Toon back to Mallard. Mallard, who's playing really well on the left flank for us, finds Miyazawa. What a chance! And it's put wide by Turland. You would have put your house on that. And unfortunately, though, she couldn't get it on target. It remains 1-0. Looking at the players, we are not really tiring, and that's quite surprising. And hopefully, though, we're going to get this goal, the second goal that we require, and hopefully it's going to come soon. As the corner swings in from the left, comes out, and it's picked up by Mallard. Mallard finds the Rivera. Rivera looking back for George. George to Mallard. Mallard finds George. George with a cross comes shot. It's deflected over. I'm noticing that George is looking a little bit tired now, and so possibly we need to make a substitution. I might wait just for a moment, but it's headed clear. Miyazawa picks up the ball in midfield, finds Jansen. Jansen looks for George. George with the shot. It's well saved. Goes out for a corner. It is time to make the change now. And so we have brought Blundell on the left, on the defensive left duty, and the ball goes to Denham. Bizet Denham into the box. Can she get a little pass in here? No, she can't. It's going to go out. It's picked up by the left back of FC20. Long ball forward. That's easy enough for us. Back it comes. Here comes Zigote Olme. She's having a very good game today. Rivera looks for Denham. Denham looks back for Rivera. Rivera inside to Olme. Zigote Olme Turner passes over to Jansen back to Turner, who's filled in quite well for both centre-backs over the last couple of games. They do need a rest, and today Leticia is having a rest. Turner's doing a very good job. Dunham finds Rivera, back to Bizet Denham. Can she get a pass in? It is a chance. It's off the line, and we should have made it 2-0. Mallard had a great chance there, and it remains at 1-0. Are we going to get this second goal? And so we have made a couple more changes. I don't think there's anything to panic about here. We're in control, but we should have scored more than one goal. I'm a little bit unhappy that we haven't scored more than one goal, but we have taken the ball. Well done, Ella Toon. Turland turns. Turland looking for support. She doesn't have any. She turns and waits. Finds Sandberg, who's just come on the left flank. Sandberg looking to progress the ball. Melody Griffiths into Toon. Toon with a chance, and again it's over the crossbar. We are really struggling to put our shots away. It was a good save. The goalkeeper's having an outstanding day. It is still 1-0. 6 minutes to go. I'm looking for tired players. I don't have a replacement for the ones that are tired. That is so typical FM. And here comes Griffiths, who I found in the reserve team. Here's Sandberg looking to progress up the left-hand side, up the right-hand side, cuts inside. Is she going to take a shot? She finds Miyazawa. The ball into the box. It's cleared. We're not doing particularly well up front today as Sandberg looks inside for Nulsgaard. She finds Miyazawa, looks for Sandberg, passing it around really nicely. Griffiths and Sandberg on the left-hand side. Griffiths cuts inside, finds Sandberg again. Sandberg looking to get to the byline. Can she get a cross in? Looks back for Miyazawa. She finds Noland. Noland into... What a chance, and it's gone wide again. And we should be taking these chances. And I did find out about the player who is top of the ratings. She's actually out on loan, and that's why she's still appearing in the squad stats. But hopefully we can bring her back in a few weeks. And that is a hit. We have beaten FC20 by 1-0. It is not the best of results, but we're going to say that was a good win. We were away from home, and well done to the girls. And so we are play 2, 1-2 in the Champions League, and we have gone up to third place. So well done, girls. And we have continued our winning run. But we have to get the team ready for the next game. The next game is the big game, and that is Brighton away. And we'll do well to get anything out of that game. I'll go and get the team ready. We'll be right back. And so the team for today is Tullis Joyce in goal with Rivera. Leticia comes back in with Jansen at centre-back, and George makes up the back line. And in midfield we have Nalsund and Miyazawa. Up front we have Park, Toon, Marland on the left, and Turland leading the line. This is a big game. Let's hope that we can get something from it. We do have to fall at some point. Let's go and kick some balls. And so away we go. And I am starting in a balanced mentality because for the first half of the first half, they don't particularly start well. So we'll adjust things as we go along. But at the moment, it's pretty much a stalemate. But here is a highlight, and Brighton are looking to bring it forward. We need to be on our game here today. As Turland, we have turned it over, but Brighton have turned it over. And there's a lot of mistakes going on here as Brighton look to break into our half. Looking for the outside, looking for the cross, and it's over the crossbar, and it comes to nothing. It's going to be a corner for Brighton. We are a little bit under the cosh. Brighton are the better team, but we're doing our holding our own. What I think I might do is go into a cautious mentality very soon, because Brighton do tend to come to life in the second half of the first half, as Mallard looks to make a break. Can we get a goal here? That would be lovely if we could take the lead and have something to hold on to. Mallard has passed a defender. Little pass inside. Mallard goes herself. It goes past the post, and it remains 0-0. We're doing okay. That's our first attempt on goal. It wasn't far off. Brighton are still dominating the ball and still looking the better team of the two teams on the field. But we're doing okay. We have a corner with pretty much nip and tuck here. There really isn't much going on in terms of highlights. Nothing really to report here. We're actually getting a lot of shots on, much more than Brighton, and I'm wondering why we can't get our shots on target. It's something I need to address, I think. And there is another highlight. Brighton have the ball. We have gone into this cautious mentality now, just to see it out when Brighton are at their most dangerous, and we have won the ball but given it away. George has given it away. Brighton looking to build. They do have a chance. We've won the ball, but it's Brighton are through. Must score, and they have scored. And is our winning streak coming to an end? Are we going to lose our first game of the season? And Brighton did look dangerous. George has not particularly looked well on that left-hand side. It was poor defending and everybody getting in each other's way. Brighton's winger in space put it away. It is 1-0 to Brighton. I think we do need now to up the ante in the second half. We do have a highlight, though, as Miyazawa. Come on, girls. Let's try and get one of these shots on target. And we've had plenty of shots. We're just not getting them on target. And there's a pass out for Toon. Is she going to get there? Park has got there. Park, come on, do something. There's a ball into space. And it is Ella Toon who's equalised. It is 1-1. We are back in the game. And out of nowhere, Park and Toon combined are two best players this season, and it is now 1-1. We are back in the game just before half-time. Lovely run by Park, and this time she didn't take an outrageous shot. She fed it into Toon in space, who drilled it into the corner, and it is Brighton 1, Manchester United 1. And so at half-time we are level. I think we don't now need to make the changes I was planning, and we need to keep going. Maybe we can even win this game. I think we have been slightly the better side. So let's go and see what happens in the second half. Statistics are saying that we are in control of the game. I'm not seeing it. Mallard finds Miyazawa, and the highlight comes to an end. Not a lot going on here, but we're continuing to be probably the better team. We have a better XG. We have had more attempts on goal. We're just not very accurate in front of goal. It may be time to maybe look at some changes, but we do have a corner. And can George find someone in the penalty area? We do have a new set-piece coach, Foster, who has just come in. And that is a chance. The goalkeeper has saved it. Nobody was there to pick up the pieces. The ball was in the 6-yard box for a little while. Nobody jumped on it. It remains 1-1. So we have made a few changes. We've brought on a few players. I don't know if we're good enough to pull the result off here. I'm staying incautious. We've managed to keep Brighton out so far. So we've made our final changes. Can we hold out? It would be good to keep our unbeaten record. We have listened to the tactical advice. I've been playing this tactical system that seems to be working. I don't think we need to do anything more, but Brighton do have a free kick. Are they going to take the lead with just 4 minutes to go? Free kick for Brighton, and it's a good save, and it's hooked away. I lost the flight of the ball there for a moment, and it's hooked away. Brighton still in possession, still looking to find a way through this cautious defence. We're defending very, very well at the moment. There is another highlight, though, as we come towards the end of the game. And Brighton looking to bring it forward. Another pass out to the right-hand side. If we get a draw against Brighton away, that will be a very good result. We do need to take the ball off them, girls. Come on. And they break into the box. What a chance. And it's over the bar as well. We do see a lot of those lobbed shots in FM26. I'm not sure there's that realistic. Time is going. There's only a couple of minutes added on. I think it's full time. It is a draw. I think it's a fair result looking at the stats. And I think I'll take a draw. I think, we're going to say disappointed. We should have won that based on the chances we had. We were not accurate enough in front of goal. It's a shame, but we are still unbeaten. Using the system we are using, we are still unbeaten. And a draw is a good result away at Brighton. We'll take that. And that's it for this episode. We have beaten FC20 in the Champions League. We got a very good 1-1 draw away at Brighton. We'll take that. We will move on to our next Champions League game, where we will be playing Swiss side YB Fruen, and then we will play West Ham in the WSL. We'll find out where we are in both competitions at that stage. Thank you for watching. If you are brand new to the channel, you like FM content, do all that good stuff that you can see on the screen and help support the channel. And all that remains to be said now is stay safe, take care, and we'll see you all in the next episode.